Hey, welcome to another episode of Tales of a Gutsy Ninja. Now it's Christmas Eve, so I wish you all of you guys a very good Christmas. I hope you guys have been doing good. Hope you guys had a wonderful year, and if you didn't, next year is gonna be better. Now today's subject is going to be living minimalistic. Why do I talk about being minimalistic? Well, see, a lot of men they're living minimalistic are not being seen by women. And it's okay for you as a man to live minimalistic life. You want to attract the right woman that's going to be by your side. Don't be scared if you like to live the minimalistic life, because I think the universe in general will put you to live a very minimalistic life to get your mind, your body, and your soul correct. Okay? Why would you want to force yourself to be something you're not? And that's where being a minimalistic comes in place, because it show you what you can build up to and what other skills you have in life. So if you're a man right now that's living minimalistic life and you're wondering when will you ever have a break, or you are wondering when will your career take off, or you're wondering when might you meet the woman that you want to date, don't rush it. Don't rush anything in your life. Enjoy the solitude. Learn to be free in your solitude. Learn to love yourself in that solitude. And when you go out, learn to enjoy yourself. Don't seek validation of women specifically. Why do I say this? Because living minimalistic life will show you how to handle your finances. It will show you where you gotta need to improve yourself, and it will show you can you break the habit of, if you're shy, okay, can you talk with women? Can you go out in the world and experience a conversation with a woman? That's why living minimalistic life is very important. And every man's timeline is different than every other man. See, right now, you might see your friends, they're partying out there in the world, they're having fun, they're having drinks. And let's say you were, during that time, you were also with them partying, but now life had to retract you back. Why? Because it was not your time to be out there. It was time for you to be focusing on your career and focusing on your finances and focusing on yourself and living below your means. Why is living below your means very important? Because it's gonna make you uncomfortable. It's gonna make you uncomfortable. It's gonna push the true essence of yourself. And it's gonna make you think, okay, what else can I do with my life? Simple as that. See, living a minimalistic life like the Buddha, like in Buddha teachings, will truly make you as a man grow. A lot of men don't like to hear about spiritualism because they believe it's woo-woo magic. But if you're too rational sometimes, if you're too rational in your life, it's gonna bring you problems. Because women operate in a different perspective, right? It's okay to be rational. I'm a rational person. But I also like to be mystical with things. And that's where the difference that successful men are that I've studied, okay? I'm not a scientist, got no PhD, but I've studied and analyzed and observed men that are truly, I would put it to you, not players, because there were players before, but they know how to keep a relationship with women or marriage for so long. You have to have a balance of rationality and irrationality. But the irrationality, I like to call it mystic, okay? I like to call it magic. It sounds cliche, super cliche, but let's call it magic. Why? Women like mystery. The woman didn't like mystery, there wouldn't be mystery novels for women. They wouldn't have grandiose novels like Twilight, right? They wouldn't have, or 50 Shades of Grace, right? Why? Women like the mystery of things. And once you put yourself in a very minimalistic life, that's when a bunch of you guys will be able to be creative and observe and realize that there is more to life than being a rational guy. It's okay to be rational. We need to be rational as a man because we need to have understanding of finances. We need to have understanding of I gotta get something done in my life. But step back, enjoy your lonesome road. Okay, enjoy that lonesome road real quick, and paint it in a nice canvas in your head, and think about, okay, what has been in this alone journey teach me? Not lonely, okay, not lonely. Forget the lonely. What has this lonesome road taught me? Has it taught me how to value myself? Has it taught me to become a better communicator with other men, not with women, with other men, so they can help me in networking? That's the difference. See, a lot of them are teaching you that you need to know how to will talk with women. But truth is, the more you talk with men and you have a network, then your net worth might increase. But learn to step back. Don't think about money all the time. Money is very important. People say money doesn't bring happiness. Listen, when I've been broke, I'm not very happy. When I get money, I'm super happy. So it is important. It's important. But if you want a family in the end of your life, being minimalistic is going to teach you a certain thing of what kind of woman you want in your life, how big house you want in your life, and how many kids you might want in your life. And so while you're living minimalistic in your life, in your 20s, even in your 30s, even in your 30s, you're okay to live from 30 to 44 minimalistic life. Okay? Because if you messed up your 20s, your 30s is for you to rebuild everything again. You have maybe until you die to reface your life, but it's up to the individual to grow in thinking when to fix his life. To me, it was in my late 20s, okay? When I was like, you know what? I don't want this. I'm very unhappy. I'm unhappy with myself. I'm happy with what I got. So let me rethink what I want in my life. And then the journey started. And this is why I'm going to tell you guys, because a lot of you men out there live minimalistic life. You guys feel like you guys are being ignored by women. Yeah, we get called average. We get called average. But the truth is, you guys make the world go round. You guys work hard. You guys think of family. You guys don't think about being promiscuous with other women. And it's fine. Listen, a lot of women and men are going to be like, that is nasty. Listen, only people that tell you that is the ex-retired players, okay? The ex-retired players are going to tell you, oh, yeah, that is so gross. Men should focus on religion, and men should focus, and you're a narcissistic man if you're playing with women's emotions. But we don't hold women accountable when it comes to their playing with men, good men out there. They break so bad, some end up dead, and some end up drinking their life away. But if you're like me, you pick yourself back up. You say, F that. I know who I am, and I'm going to pick myself back up. So that's what we're here for today. Pick yourself back up. Live minimalistic life. Rebuild yourself in your 30s. Maybe you didn't get anything done in your 20s. Maybe you were partying, drinking, spending your money like you got it. But now, in your late 20s, you're like, you know what? Maybe I do want a family. Okay, but maybe some men and women out there are sterile, naturally sterile. They cannot have kids. Not everybody's here to reproduce. That's a different topic, a different video that I'm going to make next week. But live minimalistic life. Live below your means first, because it's going to teach you how to be creative. It's going to teach you how to think differently. It's going to teach you to pick up a book and learn how to read better. And it's going to teach you how to manage your places, your household. Keep it clean, keep it organized. It doesn't necessarily have to be clean all the time and super organized like ADHDers, but it's definitely going to teach you a better personality of yourself. minimalistic life. Minimalistic life is about learning how to spend time without spending money. And it's gonna be hard for you to date during this time because you have to spend some money with women. You know, buying, even going to get ice cream, even making her dinner at home, even taking her to the movies requires mula, requires some dinero, okay? Requires some yen. But it's okay. It's okay. Learn to pick the woman the best. Tell your intuition it's gonna be good for you. Every woman has a past, all right? And just like men have a past, every woman has a past. But women will tell them themselves, okay? And this not to trigger women if you're watching my video, but every woman does eventually tell them themselves naturally, just is obvious. You cannot fool a man that's already being fooled. And this is why it's harder for some women to go and approach men. They kind of took what they say in the Neo Matrix, the red pill, and woke up about the true nature of women because they don't tolerate the BS. And this is why it's perfect for you while you're living minimalistic to go ahead and talk to a bunch of women because women have eat, love, and pray. And this is what women don't like, okay? Bear with me. It's gonna be segue to what I'm trying to tell you. Women don't like that men know, eat, love, and pray because women have been doing it for a millennia. Women have always done this. And when men wake up to eat, love, and pray, women don't like it because they know men are not gonna tolerate it. And so what do the women do? They shame the men that live below their means and not showing off. They have a good career, good job, but they don't tolerate the BS of themselves, of women. So this is the perfect time for you as a man to go ahead and date. But don't be too rational when it comes to dating, okay? Don't over explain certain things with women. And learn to listen. Learn to listen to women and learn what they like. Why am I telling you this? Because living minimalistic has taught me all of these things. A lot of men are just gonna tell you and preach about being an entrepreneur, making a lot of money, and that's fine. Money makes people happy, like I told you this. But what they forget to tell you guys is the step of living minimalistic life. Like, what is this saying Americans have? I don't have two nickels to rub in my fingers or something like that. That's the time for you to go ahead and explore the dating pool to see what woman like you for you. If you're short, you're short. I'm 5'4". To let all my viewers out there, I'm 5'4". And all of my ex-girlfriends, fortunately for me, have been taught because I like to approach tall women. It's like short girls be thinking that, oh, they need a 6 feet tall. I'm like, you know what? I want my girl woman tall because I'm looking for it. Make sure if I have a son, that he's like, okay, dad, thank you for choosing a taller mom. And that's the difference. The women misunderstand genetics. It's all on the woman. They think the man is the one that's gonna give them tall kids, and unfortunately, it's the opposite because the woman carry the blood, the woman carry the chromosomes of this genetic pool. See, that's a lot of what people forget too. That's a different video. Next time about biology. But living a minimalistic life will show you exactly what woman to pick. Why? Okay, you're short. You don't like short guys. Guess what? Move on. Okay, nice to meet you. Bye bye. Maybe you might find a taller woman. They might like short guys because guess what? Most tall men are intimidated by tall girls anyway. Even if they're 5'9", 5'11". They don't go for women that are 5'9", 5'11". They want the shorter girls. So being minimalistic is going to show you exactly what you need to work on yourself and what you already have mastered. Okay? People say master of all trades or jack of all trades, sorry, master of none. But truth is jack of all trades and you have mastered some. All right? People think that it's you have mastered no trades, but truthfully, we will never master every single element that we's thrown at us because we're always learning and we're always evolving. Now that you live in the minimalistic life, it's very hard for me to pronounce that in English, by the way. Okay, I'm a Spanish person. Now that you know minimalistic life, go ahead and see what women like you and what women don't. It's the perfect time for you to go out there. Perfect time for you talk to women online too. You don't have to have a Tinder. You don't have to have any online things, right? Because what happens when you open those? You already need to have established a home and living minimalistic life. You might sleep in on your friend's couch, or you might sleep in a hotel room, or you might be sleeping in an apartment, or you might have your apartment. But when you open up dating platforms, the reason why the average man is not successful in those is because women looking for the status of everything they have. The car, if they can go fly to Miami, if they can go fly to New York, okay. They don't really care if you're fish, bro. I like fishing too once in a while, but they don't really care for fishing. Yeah, you might caught a big fish, and there's women that maybe grew up during those times where they might like fishing, but it's not really important for them. They just want to know if you have the resources. So if you're living minimalistic life, don't be opening up any dating platforms. Okay, go out to the real world. This internet life here is not that serious. It's not that deep. Life is deep and meaningful. The real life, going outside, going hiking, going traveling. I'm not much of a traveler. Okay, if you're a man that doesn't like to travel, I'm here with you, brother. Go ahead and like the button. Go ahead and subscribe. I don't like traveling either, but I do it because I don't like it. You know, I do it because I'm like, let me do something I don't like. I don't like traveling, so I started doing some traveling. Like, you know what? Let me go to my friends in another state and get out of that comfort zone. And that's what's important while you're living a very minimalistic life is to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you understood the message. I hope you understood that it's okay to live below your means while you're getting yourself back together. It's okay to walk alone. It's okay to go out alone, shop alone, have ice cream alone, watch TV alone, to go watch the movie alone. Because if you start to love yourself in your own presence and in your own attitude, then you will see that life is truly beautiful. And then you will have the guts, right? That's why it's called Tales of a Gutsy Ninja. You're gonna have the guts to approach women. I'm gonna tell you the thing before I go. Talk to them if they're working, but try not to ask all of them out. You can get some numbers, right? Even in your workplace, it's okay. Go get some numbers. The ones that will give you the number are the cool. The ones that they're gonna like you, really like you. The ones that don't, you can go ahead and keep playing the game with them. But you already know you're not gonna care. With that being said, go out. Shoot, there's malls still they're open. Go out to the malls once in a while. I don't recommend the clubs. All right, but anything besides the church, and respectfully, if you're a church person, I've been through there, and I'm gonna make a different video about exactly that. But with that being said, go to the club, go to a few bars, go ice skating, go golfing, go do some activities that you like. Because guess what? If you go do activities that you like, you're gonna meet a woman that's might be by herself with her friends and that's doing something that she likes, that same activity. Go ahead, enjoy this lonesome road that you're walking right now as a man, because it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. You've already been through their dark ages. It's only gonna get better, and you're gonna be more satisfied with your life, and you're gonna be thankful. You're gonna be thankful. With that said, matane. See you later. Wakarimashita. Hope that means you understand. Hope you understand. Until next time. Goodbye.